What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, we got a bit of proof. Something that has dawned on me. Four-division champion, former unified super featherweight, reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, skill-wise, and a first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Shakur Stevenson, 25 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. Now, I give him these attributes, and people complain. His approach to the sport is completely different than his actual skill set. When I say he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, his accomplishments says he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's not debatable, right? You might not like it, but it's not debatable. When you look at Timothy Desert Storm Bradley, it's my guy. Shakur is more accomplished than Timothy Desert Storm Bradley. Now, Timothy Bradley beat Juan Manuel Marquez. He beat Pacquiao, although people say he really lost that fight to Pacquiao, but nonetheless, he did beat Pacquiao. Tim Bradley is a Hall of Famer. He's a 2-division champion. Right? So people say Shakur Stevenson is not a Hall of Famer or not top 5. His skill set is top 5. His mindset is not. He'll tell you he's the best in the world, but his confidence, he don't believe it truly. With that said, it dawned on me, right? Why Shakur Stevenson? See, I believe Shakur Stevenson could beat the likes of other fighters because of his skill set. Shakur believes he could beat other fighters because he sized them up and he feels like he have an advantage. That's when he feel like he could beat you. Right? When he feels like he has a distinct advantage over you, he can beat you. Hence the reason why he is confident that he can beat 3-division undefeated world champion, one of the cash cows, one of the faces of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, who was a knockout artist. 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. But Shakur Stevenson, I've been saying Shakur can beat Tank Davis for years because of his skill set. Shakur believes he could beat Tank Davis because he has a distinct size advantage. He's bigger than Tank. And he feels like he can eliminate Tank's knockout power, one-punch knockout power. And he said, I'm a lot bigger than him, and if the only thing he brings to the table is knocking me out, then he ain't got a chance. See, Shakur is a defensive wizard. He's very talented. He's a very good counterpuncher. So Shakur believes that he has a distinct size advantage. He don't feel like he have a size advantage and a skill set advantage over Devin Haney, hence the reason why he will only fight Devin Haney at a catchweight with a rehydration clause. And he said, when asked, what's the highest weight class you go to? He said, I'm going to finish my career at 47. I might go to 54 if there's a cherry pick or a bum up there that I could beat. Other than that, I'm staying at 47. You see, he's telling you, if he don't find somebody at 54 that he has a distinct skill set advantage over, he won't fight them. When it comes to Tank Davis, he's 5'8.5". He got a 69-inch arm reach. Tank Davis is 5'4" with a 67-inch arm reach. They both southpaws, right? He's younger than Tank Davis. He feels like he has faster feet than Tank Davis. He's familiar with Tank because they sparred. He feels like he has an advantage over Tank. That's why he's willing to fight Tank. He knows he's going to rehydrate heavier than Tank Davis. See, now, if Tank Davis, because he's the A side, if Tank Davis say, okay, we'll fight at 135, but we're going to have a rehydration, Shakur is not going to go for that. He going to say Tank is ducking. He fought Tio because he felt like he had a distinct advantage skill set wise over Tio. He didn't need a rehydration clause or a catch weight with Tio because he felt like he had a distinct advantage and Tio's not that big. That's why he's confident in the fight with Tank. When he saw Conor Ben, he feels like Conor Ben is not skilled. So he said, I'll fight Conor Ben at 154 with a 10-pound rehydration clause. But he won't fight Ryan Garcia at 147 because Ryan Garcia is big, but Ryan Garcia has fast hands and power. So he said Ryan Garcia had to fight at a catchweight. Remember when he saw Ryan Garcia, he sized Ryan Garcia up and he said, oh, you're not that big. See, Terrence Crawford never approached any fighter that way. Andre Ward never approached any fighter that way. Errol Spence don't approach any fight. Floyd Mayweather don't approach any fight. Devin Haney don't approach any fighters that way. Ryan Garcia don't approach any fighters that way. Teofimo Lopez don't approach any fighters that way. Shakur Stevenson does. Suddenly, O'Shaquie Foster's not on his list. Why not? Should fight O'Shaquie Foster at 135. O'Shaquie Foster said at what weight, at whatever weight class, right? He needs a distinct advantage. He said it. He needs an advantage. If he don't feel like he have an advantage, he's not going to fight you. When it comes to Tank Davis, I realize he feels like he have a distinct size advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. And skill set. He thinks that his skills overall are better than Tank Davis, and he's bigger than Tank Davis. That's why. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.